Hi guys. So I'm back already. You see my face again. Now it's because I ended up getting a mini book haul, which is 2 books for me. It's kind of a large book haul for me because I get like 1 or 2 books at a time because that's the way my money works. So yeah. But before I get into that, I want to say goodbye if you're still on. I don't know when you're leaving, but goodbye, the Donnie 2013 or 14. I don't remember. But yes, goodbye. I am going to miss you if you do decide to leave. And yeah. And also, YouTube. I just found a fact out about YouTube. Each minute, how long my video has been made each minute 20 minutes of filming is made for YouTube. Isn't that amazing? Like, I find that amazing. So yeah, how many people are on YouTube? So if you don't have many subscribers like I do, remember that. Yeah, it takes people a while to find your videos. So yeah, I got 2 books. They're totally chick lit. Like, this is my last week of school, so I thought, something to read on my vacation. I'm actually already halfway through one of my books. It's like really short, and I just got one of my books. I went to the library at 4:30, and it's now at 7:30, so it's been a couple hours. So yeah, so this is the book. I'll show you the book that I got that I haven't started reading yet. This is called The Summer of Skinny Dipping by Amanda Howells. And I think she's written a book before. I don't know. I just saw it was very chiclety and I decided to pick it up. I checked the end, it's about 300 pages. Looks like moderately fast read, maybe a weekend read or something. Maybe I'll read this while I'm at Tahoe. And it's about a summer of fun. And yeah, that's all I could get to the back. But it was pretty cheap. Only $9, so that's what I like about paperbacks, is they're cheap. And this book was really cheap. The book that I'm reading now. It's very small. It's like, this is my hand, and I don't really have any big hands. So yeah. It's like one of those small books that you could just carry in your purse or whatever. So yeah, it's called Kissing Annabelle. And I actually picked it up because it was written by a boy and basically this romance with a girl. When I picked it up, I don't really look inside, but look, this is something you should know. The whole book is written by poems. It's not like rhyming poems, but it's just short little stories, kind of like an epilogue or whatever. So each chapter is like a page or two. So it does show. So because I'm halfway through it. I'm on page 96, so I'm over halfway through. See, this is what I've read. So yeah, I'm a little over halfway through. So yeah, so it's very poetic. No, so it's a good writing style, but there is one thing I don't like about it. Is the person who wrote it? Well, there's there's the main character who's the narrator and all that. But then there's a couple characters like his dad, his sister, and his girlfriend. And because that's really all the main characters of the book. And but it doesn't really. But when the other people are talking in the chapter, it won't really show. Sometimes they'll say my son is seeking a girl, or there was another chapter, Annabelle's poem, or something like that, but half of the time it doesn't really say who's talking, so it kind of gets confusing. But if you want a really quick read, I'm not a really fast reader, But I've read 96 pages in like 2 hours. So it's just like really fast paced, really quick. So yeah, if you just want to read a book for a day and not really having to worry about it, I think that would be the best for you. Probably wouldn't have bought this because now, like, I feel like I'm the kind of person, like, I'm collecting books right now, so like I want to get as many books that I like a lot, obviously, but that I like as possible because my bookshelf isn't that big. Like, my very first video was a bookshelf tour, and it's not that big. But so I'm trying to get more, but still, like, this is like the first book that I felt like, oh, I should have and got it from the library instead of buying it. But yeah, it was only $8. But yeah, and I love the picture in the front. Like, it's just so romantic. See? But yeah. So, more about this book. I'm kind of switching around, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, and this book is by Stephen Herrick. And I think he's written other books too. So yeah, so this is a good book if you just want a quick read. And this, I have no idea about this. It seems like pretty good. Like right here in the orange, it says, "My name is Mia Gordon. I was 16 years old. I was 16 years old, and I remembered everything. And I remember everything." So yeah, I'm hoping it will be like a romance thing. But like another thing with this book I don't like is it's so fast paced. Like you're like it was like, so at the very beginning they mentioned Annabelle, and then all of a sudden they were together, and you're like, huh? Like, it didn't really show the motions of it. It was more of a, this happened. Like, the only romantic, like, thing that you saw was a letter that he wrote to her before they went out, and then it showed him asking her out. It was, like, just, like, quick. I like with romance things is for it to be, like, you know, leading up to something and slower. And so, yeah, so I didn't like the quickness. And then, like, to me, like, sex is supposed to be a big deal because I'm only 16, so of course it's going to be a big deal. And most of the kids, I mean, this is a young adult book, so most of the people reading this book will probably be, like, around my age. So, and it's a big deal. But, what was I saying? But the only way you know that they had sex, like, they were talking, they mentioned about having it, like, how they hadn't had it once, and then the sister was like, I think my brother had sex, and then they mentioned it again, so, like, it was like, it's not a big deal. So, I don't know, maybe it's just what I was in the mood for, and I didn't really get fulfilled, but so far, I think I'm going to either give this 3.5 or a 4. So it's probably a 4 on Goodreads. If it ends well. Like, if it ends bad, I don't know. I think this book has just so much more potential. I think it could be like a whole series of them, like, getting married, and not even getting married, but just a bigger book, like double the book, because probably would have made more money off of it because the book would have been more money. But I don't know. Is this his first book? I don't think it's his first book. Because if it's his first book, then I can see. Oh. He's a poet. He's not a novel writer. He's a poet. And this book is filled with poetry. So, yeah. So it's almost been 10 minutes, and I've been boring you. So yeah, I'm even surprised I came on here today. During the weekend or some time before Wednesday, I might give a book review of this. And I'm also reading This Guy's Everywhere. The one that I showed you yesterday. It's in my backpack right now. But so that's going good. I'm really trying to get into the romance part and into the story, not as much as into the writing. So that's going good so far. Yeah, I'm thinking about because I play with dolls, and so I'm thinking about starting my doll thing to see if that gives me any more views. Because like most of my subscribers but uh, aside from the Donnie who's leaving, are like subscribed for the reborn part. I think. Not the reborn, but the doll part. So I think after this, I might do a video of how I make my doll bottles or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, so look out for videos, I guess. So, yeah, I'm going to go. So, see ya.